This is Roger with Kinetics in Tucson, Arizona. We're selling this truck as a 2006 Ford F250 crew cab dual rear wheel flatbed. It's a Lariat, which is leather. It's a 6.0 turbo diesel. It's 4-wheel drive, and it's got the FX4 off-road suspension package, which is Rancho suspension, installed at the factory. This truck has 226,200 miles on it. It was purchased from a dealer in Las Vegas. New car dealers cannot get any financing for used car customers with over 100,000 miles. Obviously, this is over that, so we bought it. Anyway, when we get it here, we do a 2-hour inspection. During that inspection, we drive it, obviously, in town and on the highway, as well as putting it in the air, doing measurements. And whatever we know that's wrong, we tell you about. Whatever we know that's wrong that we fixed, we tell you what we fixed. And this is basically what one of those looks like. Then I got my little cheat sheets over here. On this truck, it had a very leaky oil cooler. So instead of just doing the oil cooler, we decided to do the bulletproof package. So we gave it a bulletproof EGR cooler and a new Ford oil cooler, as well as a new coolant tank. It also got, obviously as part of that, you have to do an oil and filter change. So it's got new oil and filter, new coolant. We also did a new alternator and serpentine belt. You also see in the before pictures, we have a couple pictures of the vehicle as we bought it. You can't tell in the pictures, but the grill has a big crack in it. The front bumper has a bunch of little dings in it. So we decided to buy, that's not really all that expensive, so we bought a brand new bumper and grill and put that on. We also replaced the passenger front window switch. It was not functioning. So it's got a new window switch on the passenger front door. I'm going to walk around. I'm going to show you what's going on. Front tires are probably 20% tread. Rear tires are about 70% tread. It's got some minor cosmetics. I don't think anyone's buying this for cosmetics, but I will try to point it out. If you were to buy a touch-up pen for 10 bucks at Ford, make sure you get the right color. I've seen people get the wrong shade and it looks worse. So get the right color and spend about 10 minutes, and you may make it look a little bit better. I don't think anyone's going to care. It's actually a pretty good looking truck as it is, but who knows? We don't put any more time into vehicles than we possibly should. And in this case, we're not going after cosmetics. We're going after mechanical stuff, which is a priority, obviously, especially on a vehicle that's obviously going to be used to tow or haul. Mechanics matter a whole lot more. And there are your tires on this side. It's got a nice flatbed. Obviously, if you wanted to haul stuff on it, you just buy some stake beds, and you buy those stake bed rails and do that. It's got a gooseneck. That lid will close, so you'll have a flat bed without a hole to fall in. Got a tow hitch here. Got your spare. I'm going to start this truck up now. We're going to be looking under the hood for there we go, 226,229 miles. We're going to be looking for Ford stamps. You got to see the Ford stamps on the fenders and on the core support. That'll tell you that parts haven't been replaced, which would mean obviously a big wreck. There's your Ford stamp there. There's your Ford stamp right there. That little rear sticker where it belongs. Ford stamp there. Ford stamp there. New coolant bottle. Serpentine belt is new. That's a new belt. Obviously the oil and coolant is new. This is real appropriate. That's a beautiful thing. A 6.0. You see zero blow by is a very good thing. Obviously there's zero blow by. It's had its notorious thing dealt with already. The EGR cooler and oil cooler have already been dealt with. If people are smart enough to watch the whole ad instead of just seeing the miles and running, they'll realize that the price is correct for a vehicle that's already had this work done. Should be a smoking deal for somebody who knows what they're buying. There's your on and off. That's the heated seat. There's your passenger seat forward and back. There it is. And back and up and down. Tilt forward. Tilt back. Front seat up. And front seat down. Alright, the seat itself is in really good shape. There's your wheel lock key. The point of these videos and our ads is not really to sell these vehicles so much as it is to inform. If we get the right person in the right vehicle, then we've done our job and we won't get yelled at. Leaving stuff out to sell the vehicle is a really bad idea for our business, so we don't do that. So we do our very best to make sure that you're informed and that there's no surprises. It really hurts us more than it hurts you to have surprises. Surprises suck. Door locks, mirrors out, in, down, up, other side, out, in, up, down, heated seat, back, forward, up, down, seat tilt up and down, seat tilt in the back is tilting up and down. Alright, that all works. There was a tear right here on this seat, so this whole panel right here is new. Got a little bit of wear in the die, but that is not about to tear. It kind of looks like it when you see it in pictures, but it's not. This is not any thinner than it is here. There, power pedals down and up. All right, let's get in the truck. As far as the interior is concerned of stuff working or not working, everything works, I'm told, by my guys, except for this. The volume control doesn't work on the radio, on the knob itself, but it does work on the steering. So there you go. Let's see. That's the steering wheel control. Let me turn this down so you can hear me. Turn the air down. This is the manual controls for the tuner. And you can also change it off the steering wheel. The only way the volume works is off the steering wheel. That's the worst thing that can happen. That's a good thing. They're notoriously bad radios, so a lot of people make their first stop after buying a brand new one, Best Buy, for a new stereo. Let's see. There's your tow haul on and off. I'm gonna run a systems check now. This truck's been running for a while. It's right in the middle of the heat. It's been running for about half an hour for this test, so it would be a test done with at temperature. There you go. All right, let's see what else we got. We have four-wheel drive. So we're gonna go four-wheel drive, for low, and reverse, and neutral, Now we're going to go to four-wheel high. And reverse. That's 4 high. Perfect. And we're going to go to neutral. And there's two-wheel drive. You know, one thing I didn't test was I didn't do the air all the way. So there's the air. That's using the manual controls. There's the temperature up and down. And then we're going to use the steering controls. There's the fan down, fan up, temperature up, temperature down, and turn the fan down a little bit. And the air is blowing ice cold, just so you know. All right, let's go on a ride here. All right, so this truck is being sold on a clear title. It was a dealer trade to a dealer in Las Vegas. We've done the important stuff for a 6.0 already. No need to buy that. It's done. Most shops are almost all shops are selling them for what we did for between $3,500 and $5,500, which is absurd, but they are. That's already included in this truck. By the way, do you like our 8.1% taxes, what they buy? These Bolivian roads? Yeah, thank you very much for taxes that don't do anything. Anyway, if you come to Tucson to drive it home, you're going to pay tax and dock fees. Dock fees are $250. Taxes are 2% city sales tax here in Tucson, plus whatever your state tax rate is. So if your state tax rate, for instance, is 3%, and you come to Tucson to drive it home, you're going to pay 5% tax and a $250 dock fee. If your state tax rate is like Alaska's, which is 0, you're going to pay 2% tax and a $250 dock fee. If you pay by wire and ship, you're going to pay no dock fee, no taxes. You deal with whatever motor vehicle fees, taxes, whatever you have when it arrives to you on the shipping truck. Once we receive full payment by wire, we will notarize the title, fill it out to you exactly the way you want it, and we'll mail it to you. The scanned in copy of the title, by the way, this is a 35 zone and I'm routinely doing 60 or 70 here. It's only a matter of time. Cops have told me that they've seen me doing that. One of these days they're going to be cranky and they're going to get mad and I'm going to get a ticket. Anyway, it runs great. Anyway, once we'll have everything scanned into your online file, you'll be able to see everything that we have. Okay, so there won't be any secrets at all as far as our paperwork. We even have that. We'll even scan in the title that we got from the dealer in Las Vegas. In our ad, there'll be the title, copy of the title that we have now that we put in our name. My brother will take it out for 50 to 70 HD pictures. We have a little device in there where you can click on it and zoom in on things. That's pretty cool. I will say also that you need to get a deposit in once we have an agreed upon deal. Once we have that deposit, we'll put your name in a banner over the truck at wheelkinetics.com and you'll know it's yours. Until then, it's for sale. The last thing I'm going to say about this truck is that it's out of warranty, obviously. The people who built this truck, the Ford designers, the engineers, would love to have given it a 27-year, 4 billion mile warranty, and they would have sold this thing for a lot more money, okay? But they couldn't because they didn't really know what was going to happen to it after X amount of miles or X amount of years, within reason, so they didn't do that. They know more than we know because they built the truck. What I'm saying is we don't know what's going to happen a week after you get this truck, okay? We don't know if it's going to need an injector or if it's going to need air conditioning or if it's going to need nothing. We don't know. So please factor that into your decision to buy this or not to buy this. If you're looking for perfection, this isn't it. They're new and they're about, with a flatbed like this, Lariat, around $55,000. And then for 3 years and 36,000 miles, you're free to pretty much do whatever you want to do until that runs out. And then you're going to owe about $40,000 on your truck and have no warranty, which is why this is more attractive in my opinion. What else? Let's see. Just make sure you know what you're buying, okay? Some of the money you're saving on this truck will have to be spent on a repair sooner or later. So, you know, I don't know. I just want you to know what you're buying and realize that we're giving you as much information as we possibly can. Okay? Thank you.